Hey there, how are you today? My name is Dana Demora, and you have landed on Astrocast. This is your weekly forecast for August 29th through September 4th. Thank you so much for joining. Those of you who are new, I'm going to give you a broad stroke overview about what's going on in the stars and planets this week. First thing I want to say is the theme. The theme this week is the word resiliency. Okay, so the word resiliency, and I guess that wasn't a faux pas, has been experienced by the entire world. Since 2020, we've had opportunities to really hone in on our gifts, our samskaras or our patterns, really being able to take any situation that has come our way and utilize it as compost to bring us to a higher level of understanding ourselves and the world around us. Super important. This is just such a beautiful value to have in our life. This energy that the new moon squaring with Mars created last week, coupled with Uranus going into retrograde, really created and continues to create this thread, this underlying thread of tension and change and, little tendrils of tests, if you will. I like to think of them as opportunities, but really, opportunities and tests of your resiliency. How committed are you to those goals, those intentions that you set out last week for the new moon, last lunation, whenever? How committed are you? Because the test of our resiliency doesn't come with ease and grace. The test of our resiliency comes with the challenges in our life and how we face them, right? So we have that little thread, okay, of Mars. It's really not a little thread, it's a big thread of Mars squaring the new moon, and still Uranus, now retrograde, conjunct in the North Node. So lots of karmic shifting happening. But why I call that resiliency is because the energy this week is beautiful. We've got Mars sextiling Jupiter, which really does give us this forward momentum and desire to complete our projects, to focus on what brings us joy, to really energize the idea of expansion, of abundance, of harmony, of purpose, right? So Mars, that initiator, Jupiter, expansion. Even though Jupiter is retrograde, it still is this energy that's it's asking us to really utilize the benefits of this transit. So whatever you have happening in your world or whatever is happening in the world around you, don't let it wind you up. Know that there's some sort of tendril or some sort of lesson in there to test your resiliency. So yeah, we've got Mars sextile Jupiter, and then the other one is Mercury is opposite Jupiter. Okay, Mercury opposite Jupiter. Mercury is the like your day-to-day, right? Mercury is your day-to-day thinking, your day-to-day communication, your day-to-day thinking mind, right? When it's opposite Jupiter, now we have an opportunity for fortunate meetings, for synchronicities, for good luck, right? But there's a side to Jupiter that is not just about expansion, it's about exaggeration. So sometimes Jupiter will say, yes, 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 great, great, wow, I'm expanding, right? And then you're overcommitted and it won't. So pay attention to details that come across your plate, right? I was listening to a Audible today, a book called Power, and she said something that was so great because I do it all the time. Before she steps into a room, before she makes a decision, before she reacts, she roots her feet into the ground and takes 3 big deep breaths. It's really simple. In this way, you have this energy of Mercury, the thinking mind, calmed and appeased by the breath. And that's going to help with your resiliency too. When things go weird in our world, either individually or collectively outside of us, we tend to get all reactive and just all like, oh, look at this, look at this. Oh my gosh, that's happening to me too. Let's not do that this week. Okay. Take this energy of resiliency and really utilize it in your own way for your own life, and really focus on all the good things that are happening in your life. Just even if you have to write out in your gratitude journal, if you have one, this is what I'm grateful for today, you know, because that energy of Mars with the square in the new moon still is lingering. So that's all I have for you. I wish you so much luck this week. If you want more information on how this impacts your chart in particular, or just how to read your chart, or even understand the moon phases and things like that, go to myastrocast.com and you will get a bunch of information sent to you on how to do that. I want to say thank you so much for listening. Always a pleasure. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll speak soon. Namaste.